On SBC2 now, it's Heidi High. Heidi, a 5-year-old girl brought up in the Alps by her grandfather, gets a job at Maplin's holiday camp, and so on. You can do it yourself now. On SBC1, it's Rich and Ali's welcome return to Rich and Ali's. It's a fantastically welcome return to Rich and Ali's Craven Newsround. Hello, it's the 22nd of June. I think it's a Monday, 2026. Is it Monday? Yeah, I think so. I'm Richard Herring. Are you all right? Should you be here? This is my friend Ali. This is Richard and Ali's Craven Newsround. It's named after us. Should you be here, really? I think so. Aren't you just gathering from treatment? Well, thank you to everyone who's showed concern about this, and thank you for being so patient. I've not been patient. I've been waiting for you here every fucking day, and you haven't turned up. You can do it on your own if you want. Yeah, I have done before. Well, you can do, if you're so bothered, yeah, I need you as a foil. I need an idiot stooge to make my stuff funny. Anyway, you sure, Richard? You sure you should be here? Yeah, look, we'll see how it goes. My voice is going a little bit. What's happened, I had the first 2 days of treatment. It's a 5-day treatment. When I went on for the third day, my temperature was just a little bit high, very briefly, which meant I had to stop treatment and go and be in hospital for 2 days while they filled me up with antibiotics. With what? Antibiotics? Can you enunciate, please, Richard? I've got incurable cancer. I know it doesn't stop you enunciating that it's not throat cancer, is it? Well, you've got a bit throaty as well. Well, you know, synthetico, isn't it? I can say synthetico. You can fucking say whatever you just forgot. You just next start saying, well, look, antibiotics. I can say it. How can you not say antibiotics? Antibiotics. There you go. I knew you could do it. It was quite hellish for a couple of days, just boring and being prodded and getting blood taken. Turns out I didn't have an infection, but it does mean I have to start all of the treatment again, hopefully next week. We'll see. Actually, I have my phone ready. If the phone rings, I'm going to stop to do that. So yes, thanks for bearing with me. We'll see how it goes today. Feel a bit. I've been not feeling great over the weekend, but I feel a bit better. Should we make this all about you? Oh, we are. Well, let's put a picture of me. I'm in the news. Like you may have seen on the Grown Up News, comedian Rich Herring shares incurable blood cancer diagnosis. Yeah, you know the news, and you couldn't even do a news round without it. Well, you know, that was my joke about it, that it was, you know, it's because it is incurable, but it's completely treatable. So my joke is, you know, I can say I've got incurable cancer, but many of the newspapers ran with this as the headline and didn't mention it was treatable for sometimes 5 paragraphs. The Independent, my dad, who's currently unwell in hospital and hadn't been told the news, just so it didn't upset him, was handed a copy of the Independent, and that's what greeted him. So thanks very much, the Independent journalist Isabel Lewis, for, you know, just using the clickbait headline there, even in a newspaper. Anyway, my own fault for making the joke. I should expect them to run with it. So yeah, I'm, where was I? I don't know. You all right? Well, we'll see how I felt we should try, have a go. Just have a go, Richard. If it doesn't work out, we can stop any time. You're feeling a bit hot? I'm feeling a bit hot and sweaty, but it's a hot day. And, you know, I might have slight concentration issues. Okay. Is it going to be like this throughout the night? Well, it's always getting that way anyway. I think it could be better. I was going to say, it could be better, couldn't it, Rich, with you just not really knowing what you're meant to be saying or where you are, or if this is real or just an illusion. It's just an illusion. Ooh, it's so much confusion. Ooh, 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 I went to read a fusion to get myself a telly to rent for my wife Nellie so we could watch the black and white minstrel show. Okay, we don't want to go into that. Different times, ladies and gentlemen. Don't blame him. Look, partly just wanted to pop up and and say hello and say I'm still here. And so now next week I might be out of action again. Hopefully the treatment will be next week, and then I'll be all hopefully set for Edinburgh and my holiday, which is before Edinburgh. But we'll keep you informed of that. I think this week I might be back being able to do bits and bobs. We'll see how this goes. Oh, it's not going that well so far. I'm full of energy, Rich, so that you could do a bit more energy. Well, that's up to you. Should say, that because this is very important news, I didn't want you to miss out on this, that the Thank You Moriarty t-shirts are now available in a variety of sizes. They're up at gofasterstripe.com. We'll put the link in the blurb. If you want to buy these, this would be terrific. There's a little thank you for us doing 70-odd episodes for you for no financial gain. Do you think we'll make financial gain out of this? I mean, I don't think we'll make a lot of money out of it. It's more just that this is a nice thank you from you to us and us to you. That couldn't you sit on it, Dardra? That's you haven't done many same phrases today, have you? No, I forgot. I was so worried about your health. Sit on it there, the not popular. Well, that's the point. This isn't a commercial t-shirt, but its lack of commerciality makes it more commercial, I think. I feel Thank You Moriarty will be a catchphrase that lasts, same phrase that lasts for, maybe 2 weeks. And then you'll always have this t-shirt to remind you of it. And then eventually you go, what was that about? And it'll be handed down to your kids and they go, what is this? Who's that man on this? Is he Moriarty? Excuse me. So, look, go to gofasterstripe.com. Again, if I remember, the link will be in the description. Thank you to everyone who's bought one so far. You've got 2 weeks, well, probably a week and a half now to get your name down. Once the fortnight is up, we're just going to print them all up and send them all out. And that's it. So no chance beyond that. I'm sorry the postage fees to abroad are ridiculous, but that's not exactly our fault. It's Keir Starmer's fault, isn't it? Yeah, it's someone's fault. Probably Donald Trump's fault. So it's better for the UK-based people, but you can, if you're feeling like a money bags, you can pay more for the postage than the t-shirt. But anyway, it'd be lovely if you want to buy those. I did want to let you know, like 1,500 people watch this every day. I mean, if you all bought one, it still doesn't add up to that much, does it? It doesn't add up to that much once you take into account design and printing and everything. Wouldn't be bad, yeah. For this shit, I mean, it would be bad for this shit. Got to split it with Chris Evans, not that one. So, is the money actually coming to you? I think we might actually, because we aren't getting paid for this, we might actually, it's taken up quite a lot of time, and I've literally crawled out of my sick bed to do this. I've got incurable cancer, so if you don't buy one of these t-shirts, you are a monster, and you shouldn't be watching this. You don't have to. Get it out the way early, Rich. I'd like, sitting at the harder, yeah, I'd like, what you talking about, Three Hardy and Willis? I mean, that one's, I think that's too big to fit on a t-shirt. I would like, what are the other ones? No one likes the same trees. I'm winking at it. I think we've probably done an I'm winking at it t-shirt, haven't we, somewhere along the line? It's nice to keep ringing the changes. It's nice to keep changing the same phrases. It's nice to keep ringing the changes. It's nice to keep changing the same phrases. No one likes the same phrase. Not that they're very long anyways. So change your same phrase in any ways you can. Because the same phrase will get annoying if your grand starts saying it. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. No one likes the same phrase. Hitler, Hitler. So stop saying Heil Hitler all the time. Come up with something new. We've had enough of you with your prancing along with the goose step and your killing all the Jews. Oh, that went a bit dark. Oh, no one likes the same phrase, Hitler. You're right, I think being on medication, I don't know where the hell any of this is coming from. No one likes your tiny little moustache. Can you shave it off or will it blow off if you cough? 'Cause we'd like to stick your tiny tashy up your German ass. You've only got one ball. I find that offensive. It's no good to anyone at all. You'd probably got a micropenis and your DNA concerns that genetically you had a lot of sexual issues. How's that in this wartime song? No one likes the same praise Hitler, so move on to something new. This could go on all day. No one likes the same praise Hitler, and you know what, nobody likes you, apart from millions of Nazis, that they'll change their mind mostly, some of them. And they stay loyal to you secretly, some less secretly. And they, at 70, 80 years, they'll all come back and they might be successful that time. Thank you for that. It was very good. Let's. You may have seen on the grown-up news that Keir Starmer, the llama harmer, has had to step down as Prime Minister due to harming llamas on a terrible scale. It's only 2 years since the election and Keir Starmer's gone. It's sad, isn't it, Richard? Well, I never thought I feel sorry for Keir Starmer. And you know what? You were right. No, I felt sorry for him when he was crying and stuff. He's had a good go. He's tried his best. You subverted my expectations with your subversion of that joke, Rich. Yeah, well, that's my skill. He looks like a little boy, just a little lost boy, doesn't he, behind there wearing his dad's suit. Yeah, his dad wouldn't have had a suit. He would have had dungarees. He was a tool maker. Everyone knows that. Anyway, it's, I don't have any particular strong feelings about any of the politicians at the moment. I've not got a massive party affiliation to anyone, but I certainly don't like any of the right-wing parties. So I prefer Keir Starmer to them. But hey, what is the difference? Quite a lot. Yeah, there's quite a lot of difference between him and Nigel Farage, to be fair. But what was I going to say? I don't know. What were you going to say? You just trailed off. Well, I've been on chemo medicine. It's, luckily my brain's working fine. I remembered that Hitler song. It's a good one. We should put that out. No one likes the same phrase, Hitler. Should have been the Dad's Army theme tune, shouldn't it? Should have been. But look, the reason I don't like Keir Starmer, I had some hopes for him, not high hopes. I had quite low hopes for him, and he's managed to limbo dance under those hopes. But when I went to Prime Minister's questions, not this again. I'm winking it. I'm cheeky me. I'd forgotten that one. Woohoo! It's been so long since I've done this. I've forgotten my saying phrases. But he was sort of he was legitimising Nigel Farage's policies by, joining in with that. And it seems to me, he lived his life like a candle in the wind, yeah? It seems to me that, get back on track, I'm trying. It seems to me that what most of the country, 75% of the country, certainly 60% of the country want is someone who's going to stand up to burgeoning right-wing politics and hopefully convince some of those people who are being fooled by those self-serving, venal, unpleasant politicians to come back over to the right side. So anyone who can do that will be welcomed. Do you think Andy Vernon can do it? If he literally put a TN in that I can't say, well, he's not the PM yet. Let's go over to Downing Street. Oh, God, not really. Yeah, it's our last chance. Well, he's still in for another couple of months, maybe. I think he'll be gone by July. We'll go over to talk. I think we've got a chance to talk to the Prime Minister himself. You sit there, Ali. I know you don't like him. The current Prime Minister. Here he is. He's just getting ready. He's putting his glasses on. Hello, Richard. It's me, Keir Starmer. I just want to say thank you for all the support you've given me on Newsround over the last few months. I haven't really given you much support. I know you're a big fan of me and my policies. Must be nice having that wet dishcloth on your head in this hot weather. Quite fancy it myself. Well, Rich, you should have thought of it, shouldn't you? And I get some time to spend with my family. I did my best, Richard. I did my best. I'm very proud of what we've achieved. A lot of it was not really because of me. And we sort of tried to block it and then it happened anyway. Lots of things we didn't do that I said we would. But I thought, another 3 years, I was just coasting a little bit. You do that on this show sometimes. I do not. So I just want to say thank you to you and all your viewers. And I just want to sing you a little song to go. You're not going to sing a song. Yes, here I am. I am Keir Starmer. That's good. You're getting. There's no point in perfecting the voice now. Just do generic. So goodbye, Downing Street. Though I hardly knew you at all, I got my toothbrush there and a spare set of pajamas. I made love to my country. You made love to it. That my country did not consent to the love making I was giving it. And so I got the push. And it seems to me I live my life like a damp dish rag on a hand. Tucking through my, what's it called, forehead instead of my mouth for some reason. I'd really like to carry on being Prime Minister, but I am just a hand with some glasses on the thumb. That's not even a nose, that's a thumb there. And the least I got to be Prime Minister as long as I did. Thank you, Rich. Thank you. Good day, everyone. Don't cry. Whoever comes next will get my 100% support, unless it's Andy Burnham, in which case I'll set some booby traps to get in. All right, we love you. Goodbye. Very sad news there to see. Let's see if there's any other cat. We might as well use this guy because I don't think he's coming back. Sadly, we don't have an Andy Burnham puppet yet, but what has Wes Treating got to say? My name is Wes Treating, Rich. I'm saying Wes Treating. It's Wes Treating. I'm literally a balloon. You seem to have been deflated a bit. Well, you'd have been deflated if your ambitions had fallen so far. Are you standing for the Prime Minister? Richard, let me be the first to say on Newsround, I will give my full support to Andy Burnham. He'll be fantastic. What are you getting in return for this? Richard, I literally had nothing. No one was going to vote for me. I had the weakest cards in politics. If I manage to get any job out of this, it will prove I'm the greatest political genius there has ever been, and I should be the Prime Minister, therefore. So if I get a political job, I will then apply to be Prime Minister once we've got rid of Andy Burnham. Right, okay. Good. Well, we've nearly got through this, have we? It's done all right. Oh, you all right, Rich? Look, I just want to say, let's go back to the main interview. I just want to speak for the fans of the podcast, and you are too modest to say this to yourself, Richard. What are you going to say? I think you are a hero for doing this. For carrying on doing this podcast? Yeah. When you're going through so much, where the whole weekend you've just been in bed feeling very grumpy and sick, and you've got out of bed. I think you should be Prime Minister personally. Well, I'm not applying. That I just want to say, and I think I speak for all the fans out there. I don't think we've got any fans. You're a genius. You're very underestimated and undervalued as a comedy thought Richard. Well, look, I don't think this is true. What you have done, you're doing so much for people who are suffering. Really? Am I causing quite a lot of stuff? Well, you're not doing so much for the people who are suffering watching this. But, by talking, I just want to say, did you ever know you are my hero? There's been a lot of singing in this episode. And everything I would like to be, if I could drink a can of Coke Zero, I'd give at least 100 milliliters to you. 'Cause you are the Coca-Cola, the kind of the carbon dioxide stuff in some Coca-Cola to me. It's beautiful, thank you. I feel embarrassed by what Ali said there. It's all true, Rich. They all agree with it. It's not the kind of thing I would ever say. I'm just a regular guy. No, Rich, you're a superhero. I just want to get on with my life. I want to show people that having cancer is not always like the worst thing that can possibly happen. It can be, of course it can be, but many cancers are treatable. Many cancers are survivable to it, either completely or to a long extent. So don't think if you get news like I've got that's the end of anything. And I will push on. This is because you're a hero. I'm not. I'm just a modest, nice guy. You're a hero. I'm not. I wouldn't like to call myself the word hero. Well, I ain't calling you. Well, I would like you to stop calling the word hero. It's appropriate. It's not appropriate. You're winking at it. I'm not even winking at it. I'm not a hero. The people out there in the NHS, doing this work with bureaucratical nightmares, keeping people alive. If anyone's a hero here, it's them. They're more than one hero. Yeah. But so I look, I'm not being modest. I'm being, yeah, I think you're amazing. Yeah, you might think it. Couldn't comment on that. But if you're going through anything like this, talk about it if you like. You don't have to. Don't worry too much about it. Life is here while we're here. We're still here. Oh, that's amazing, Rich. I was going to say you're a hero, and then you fucking come out with some trite shit like that. It's good. It was good. While you're here, you're still here. Oh, thank you, Aristotle. You being nice to me, go, yeah, that's fucking bollocks, isn't it? Oh, while you're here, oh, let's have a hug, everything will be all right. It might not be. Well, look, anyway, look, I've got out of bed. I've made the effort. I hope you've enjoyed it. Buy a T-shirt if you like. Is it you're hawking T-shirts? Well, if needs must. If having incurable cancer makes you think, finally, I should give Richard some money for those 18 years of entertainment I've had out of him. Or come and see me at the Edinburgh Fringe. I'm very hopeful that I will be better for the Edinburgh Fringe. richardherring.com/Alistair. Yeah, all right. Yeah, and I come to the Edinburgh Fringe with you, not this year, but maybe one year. I think it would go well. You did 87. I did do 87, Rich, yeah, so I'd love to come back, do another one. All right, we'll leave it there. Did somebody say cancer? Yep, it's not. Yes, we did. All right, thanks very much for watching, guys. We'll be back hopefully tomorrow. We'll try and do at least a fullish complement of ones this week, as long as this hasn't destroyed me. And if it has destroyed me, this is the last time you'll ever see my face like that guy up there. Bye-bye.